Hey guys, I got a little surprise. She's back.
Hey, hey.
All right. If Kenny comes in, guys, just put him in the corner. Hey, Cat Eyes. I love Elisa Quesada, Debbie Gamer, Aaron, GB. Hey, guys. What's up, Iconic?
What's up?
Long time.
I know.
I'm back. Yeah, this is not going to be a long live tonight, guys. I was just watching Crude and Blowhorn Betty. I tell you what, guys, that woman, you can't make it up. Do you want to? Hey, Michelle Mouse, do you want to talk about the TBI thing before we get into?
We could do that real quick, or we could save it for the end. Either way.
Yeah, let's save it for the end, and then we can play a little bit of Crude.
Hey,
Top it off
Kaz.
with a little something good. Hey, Kaz, are you back from? Yeah, she had to go out today. Kaz, baby. Okay. I think we should discuss Harmony and her monster father and her mother. Hey,
There's
Shredder.
a lot to say about that. That's for sure.
I don't know what to think about it. I don't understand if how the. I even found a really interesting article about the parents that adopted her little brother, and of course, I dug into the mom's background. She's got one charge where she was buying alcohol for minors, and just a couple of little ones. Stolen property. I'll show it.
So I'm a little behind, obviously. I haven't been here. I don't know all the details that you've talked about with her, but what I've heard is crazy.
Well, we only spoke about her last night. That was the first time we brought her into the picture. But how
I was
could you?
reading today when the dad got arrested.
I couldn't believe that. Like, how does the mother not know that the kid is missing for 2 years?
That's what I'm saying. How do you not know? I call BS. I
Yeah, I got a
need
picture
to
of
know more
mom.
about this.
Let's see what they say. From what I gather, Harmony is a sweet little girl, and her father's a monster.
I mean, look at her little face,
We're
those
gonna
little
find out.
glasses.
Mm. And the father actually, yeah, we're gonna look into that. Hey, Debbie, Pamela, Maureen, see what's going on with Dad's arrest today. She is the cutest little thing I think I've ever seen, to be honest with you.
I can't get past the glasses. They're just too cute.
Yeah, let's go. So her father's arrested. I just don't get, even like if I mean they made it sound like she was in the foster system, right? Because I'm actually
That's
getting facts
kind
on
of
this
what I'm
too.
feeling. Well, I heard he had just gotten some sort of rights to see her back, like right before he had started abusing her again. So I'm not really sure about the custody situation or foster care situation, but I know that he wasn't allowed to see her for a while.
Yeah, but if you're going from the foster care back to the father, like how does mother not know about it? And I know the mom GB says she's been looking for her. Yeah, she says that. I know that if I had a child that was in the system, look, I keep getting the dog splash for Kaz's dog.
But wouldn't you have said something sooner?
That's what I'm talking about. We're not talking about 4 months, 5 months. We're talking about 2 years.
I mean, even a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, somebody.
Uh,
I mean, I know COVID and everything, but come on.
I just read the first line of this article because, like I said, I have been packing and trying to deal with an ice arena outside, another snowstorm coming, and I just read the first article because I that she's blind in her left eye, and her father supposedly did that to her. Hey, yeah, it's a big mess. So it says that he has been arrested and charged in connection with her disappearance, according to court documents. And actually, Iconic has those documents. Adam Montgomery, 31, has been charged with second-degree felony assault charge, 2 misdemeanor counts of endangering the welfare of a child, and 1 misdemeanor count of interference with custody, the complaint says. New Hampshire prosecutors allege that Montgomery knowingly, ah, uh, you know what, caused bodily injury to Harmony by striking her in the face sometime in July of 2019. Now, isn't that as long as she's been missing? Knowingly concealed her from the state's Division of Children, Youth and Families and refused to provide the Manchester Police Department information leading to the whereabouts of Harmony, according to the complaint. Montgomery a black eye in July 2019 and gave conflicting accounts about when the last he saw her, according to a redacted police affidavit filed Wednesday. And isn't that what you have?
I can't remember exactly what it is.
Yeah, I
Hold
think
on.
it is. So he waived his scheduled court appearance in New Hampshire on Wednesday, so he didn't go to court today and remains in custody according to bail documents filed Wednesday. He has been ordered to have no contact with Crystal Sorey, Harmony's biological mom,
I have
and with his wife.
the bail order.
I think that might be it. Montgomery is being represented by a state court appointed attorney. A message left for the state public defender office in Manchester was not immediately returned. CNN has also made multiple attempts to reach both of Harmony's parents, but has not heard back. Wait, how would you try to reach Harmony's father if you know he's in jail?
Maybe through the lawyer.
Manchester police officers began searching for Montgomery after Sorey reported to police on November 18th that Harmony was missing and she had not seen her in over 6 months. Police say they contacted DCYF and checked addresses associated with Montgomery, but were unable to locate him or Harmony, the affidavit filed in Hillsborough Superior Court said. I mean, she's 7. She didn't go to school? Sorey told police she lost custody of Harmony in 2018, due in part of substance abuse issues, and made attempts to locate Harmony over the years by contacting various schools and driving by addresses associated with Adam, but was unable to locate her, according to the affidavit. Police said that over 5 weeks after Sorey reported Harmony missing, they were notified by DCYF. So Sorey told police she last saw Harmony during a FaceTime call with Montgomery around Easter of 2019, and that Harmony seemed frightened, the affidavit said. DCF,
Wow.
right? Let me go look at comments. Take a break. Holy shit.
The more you read, the worse it gets.
But I understand that you don't know where she is, but that's a long time, 2 years, like driving. Like, why were you not calling the police? Like, where is my kid?
Amen. Like, okay, I get you're driving around looking for her, but how long does it take to, okay, I've driven past a couple of schools. I've checked off these places and these people. It takes 2
Okay,
years.
Debbie.
You're the mother of all people. Come
So she
on.
wouldn't have been in school. Yeah, she's the mother. We're gonna go look at her. We got we got some things on mom.
I'm sure we will.
But nothing crazy. It's just, let me make this a little bigger. Okay, so then what's happening here? I want to see when she went into the system. So DCF has not responded inquiries about when it was notified of Harmony's disappearance, But a spokesperson for New Hampshire Department of Health said in a statement that they are limited on what they can say by federal and state laws requiring confidentiality of child protection cases. We can confirm that as soon as the state learned that Harmony was no longer with her caregiver, immediate steps were taken and an investigation was initiated. Finding Harmony remains our top priority. Members of the Manchester Police Department got in touch December 30th with Montgomery's younger brother. Now, this part just blows my mind away. Who had concerns that Adam was physically abusive. Officers also interviewed Montgomery's uncle, who said he had not seen his nephew or Harmony since late 2019. The uncle also told police that he saw Harmony with a black eye in July 2019 and notified DCF. He said Montgomery told him he had caused the black eye by striking Harmony, who would have been 5 at the time. This bastard. The affidavit also states that Montgomery's uncle recalls to police other forms of abusive discipline against Harmony, including her being spanked hard on the butt, being forced to stand in a corner for hours, and being ordered by her father to scrub a toilet with a toothbrush. I don't think I can read anymore. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, Leslie.
I mean, you see him causing her black eyes, you know she's gone missing, and you say nothing. And you're the uncle.
No, he said he called DCF.
Okay, I missed that part. Sorry.
Yeah, right here. He says the
When
uncle,
did he call?
yeah, also told police 2019, and he notified DCF.
Oh,
Like
he
it
called
seems
in
like
2019. So nobody did anything?
well, that's what I'm not understanding. Oh, but
Wow, okay.
but now the uncle has a GoFundMe page to raise money for anyone who can locate Harmony. Huh? Okay. Montgomery shares 3 younger children with his wife Kayla Montgomery, all of whom are accounted for.
Sorry, Maureen, I missed the detail.
So they actually so he has 3 other children, and this little girl has a little brother, Harmony, that's in the foster parents' care.
So, how many children are there total? Because I know there was an
Okay.
infant too.
Okay, so he has Montgomery shares 3 younger children, so obviously younger than Harmony, with his wife Kayla, all of whom are accounted for. Aw, isn't that nice? Kayla told police December 31st that she last saw Harmony around November or December of 2019, that Adam told her he was driving her back to her mother in Massachusetts, and that she
Convenient.
had not seen or heard about Harmony since. Well, you're at fault too. This wife. She also added that she had not been in contact with Adam since November 2021. Okay, well that's only what 3 months ago, and that he was now living with another woman. Later that day, the police affidavit states that the officers found Adam and his girlfriend sleeping in a car in Manchester. According to police, Adam initially said Harmony was fine and that he had seen her somewhat recently. However, he later said that he had not seen his daughter since Crystal Sorey came to pick her up around Thanksgiving 2019. He subsequently stopped answering questions by police, did not exhibit much emotion or reaction when police said they were concerned over whether Harmony was still alive. Sorey has outright denied ever taking custody of Harmony or ever seeing her after the FaceTime call Easter 2019. Wow. Hey, cherries. Right, Leslie? We're gonna see that. I wasn't sure if he's her little biological brother, but that's horrible. Like, how did she get out of that house? And the state didn't know where she was.
A lot of people dropped the ball here. As someone said in the comments, I think all the adults failed.
Even this her new stepmother failed.
Yes. Was
I
she
mean,
ever enrolled in school, or had she even started?
if you're married to the guy and you've got 3 younger children, and that you have Harmony with you for all that time, and then she disappears, and he claims he drives her back to Massachusetts, and what, he never starts talking about his kid again? You don't find that weird? I think this family, he looks like he's definitely probably on meth.
Well, yeah. Have you shown his image?
Yeah, we're gonna go there right now. I just can't look at her cute little face. Like, ooh, I would have totally have. I don't get people. Why can't you drop these babies off at the fire station?
Well, there's safe places all around. No, no questions asked.
I'm gonna start dropping my address. If you guys want to get rid of your children, just please just drop them off to me, or send them in a box with some air holes in them.
I mean, it's better than the alternative, seriously.
What? They can breathe. Hang on a second. You know that I am only kidding. You know how much I love babies.
I'll have to check the age for that, Michelle.
Okay, what's happening? Wait, I gotta see what's going on with Cherry. What's wrong, Cherry?
I think she's sick.
You have COVID? You better get out of here, girl. You got your mask on in here? Right, Michelle? I mean, damn, I live an hour and a half from there. I could have gone down and picked her up. It's like, I don't get this. But you want to know what it seems to me? It seems like he was a very violent person. I mean, he's got a tattoo of a teardrop on his eyeball. Doesn't that mean that he killed somebody, like in some type of gang?
I mean, I think people get that sometimes just to pretend. By the way,
But
Michelle, I think
isn't that the
anybody,
supposed meaning of a teardrop tattoo? Is
yes,
that you have killed somebody?
supposedly.
And punching her in the eye like that and caused her to go. She was blind in her left eye. Did he make her blind? The punishments, I think he took it a little too far and killed her. Yeah, he's a real piece of shit. Okay, let's look at this video real quick, guys.
Hold on one sec.
Up.
You can drop
that
off
music.
anyone 18 years or younger at a safe place, no questions asked. Just to clear that up for Michelle.
Drop him off at a fire station.
Yeah, there's not
like
like
I said, put him in an animal crate with some breathing holes. I'm only kidding.
Seriously though,
inside.
don't kill them.
I bite. I have to crack a joke and try to make something, so that we're not all like, ugh. I would
No,
love to. I think they need to make a special camp for people that do this to children. In Cuba, back at that one place, the Guantanamo Bay place, right? What's the name of that place in Cuba where they take the prisoners?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
They hold a lot of people there in Cuba. What is that place called? Guantanamo Bay.
That's
right?
probably it. I have a strainer memory.
You're right, Michelle.
Brain damage. Yeah, I agree with you, Maureen. I think we're looking for a recovery right now.
Kaz, let me know when you're home, hun. Hey, Granny. Yeah. Okay, let's just check out this video. This is missing Harmony Montgomery's dad. Monster accused of giving partially blind daughter black eye in 2019. What a sick bastard. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Joining us now is Nancy Gray. She's host of Crime Stories on Fox Nation.
I haven't seen
the
this.
father has now been arrested. What does that tell you?
Well, that's a common ploy to arrest someone that you're looking at in the disappearance of Harmony on another count. However, these counts are directly related to now 7-year-old Harmony, a felony assault and a second-degree assault, and that's for the black eye she had back in 2019 when her uncle Kevin called police. They came there. The little girl had a black eye. and they left her there. And let me tell you something else. We've done a little bit of digging as this father, so to speak, pulls his jets behind bars right now, waiting for an arraignment in just a few minutes on these charges. Let me tell you something. DFACS, Department of Family and Children's Services, put this child in the home with him. And if Boston News 25 is correct, he has got a rap sheet as long as the interstate.
Yep.
And I am talking about in Haverhill, 2014, armed robbery, assault with intent to murder, what I think to be a drug shooting, burglary, assault, stalking. They never did a home visit. They just
Wow.
I never saw those. I'm going to have to dig deeper on his record. So you're telling me that so she's got the little brother and the system took this baby out of the house and gave the baby back to this monster? I don't get it. Hey, Jessica Diaz. Let me say hi to Sylvia, too. I see you, Sylvia. They need to make a camp in Guantanamo Bay for all of these people and not even mix them up. Women, men, all together and just like make their life hell.
And not to go on a rant, but this is exactly the reason why we shouldn't waste resources and use CPS for BS reasons, because we're not giving them the time to go after people like this when we do things like that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, stop calling CPS on people that don't need CPS called, because then shit like this gets swept under the rug when you really need it.
Just put a 5-year-old
You
little
tell him,
girl
Nancy.
in the home with a convicted felon, and they didn't think that there would be a problem. They thought that would turn out just fine. And where's the mom been? She hasn't seen the daughter, doesn't have custody since 2019. We failed this girl horribly. And I believe Department of Family and Children's Services needs to be behind bars with daddy right now.
You make some excellent points. The one thing about the mother has said that she was trying to raise the alarm and trying to get information, but you're a little skeptical of that?
Well, you know what? According to the adoptive dad of Harmony's little brother, I spoke with him, and he says the mother, to her credit, kept saying, something's wrong, something's wrong. He has blocked me. I can't find Harmony. I can't reach him. So is that raising the alarm? I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. I know where my children are right now. They're in school. In fact, I've got their schedule. I know what class they're in. So it would be a cold day in HELL. I would count on Facebook to find my daughter. I mean, that's just me, though.
So he will be arraigned today, and then I understand that detectives will continue to try to get information from this tip line that they've put forward. Any final last thoughts on that?
Yes. Even if you think you saw Harmony 18 months ago, 6 months ago, 2 years ago, it's worth calling the tip line. Now, local police there have told the public, don't be a sleuth. Let us handle this. BS. That is how we found Gabby Petito's body, is that the public joined in the search. And I beg you to help us find Harmony. This little girl, blind in one eye, left in that cesspool by police and Department of Family Services. The only thing we can do now is try to find her and put her in a good home.
Indeed. Nancy Grace, wonderful to see you. Thank you.
Let me ask real quick before I forget. Is anybody watching the trial with the kid that dismembered his parents in Wisconsin?
Oh, it's so good.
He loves you. Gamer guy loves you. Better watch out, gamer guy. Kenny might be lurking.
No, that trial is so good right now. I'm still on day 1, though. Oh, there you are, Kenny.
No, I don't like the sun, but I do want to see this real quick on her mother. Heartbreaking. I don't know. The mother's just like Nancy Grace said. Even if you couldn't get a hold of them for that long, I would have found my kid.
Well, yeah, you find a way.
Oh, look at how cute she. You know what? This really aggravates me. Look how cute she is. So we know that the FaceTime call she's claiming was the last time she saw her. Look at that little face. Ugh, monster. Got to find those court documents. This is all the same that we just read. Just wanted to see a picture of mom.
I mean,
Mom, go ahead.
anything that he's done at this point, he's a monster. Like, regardless of where she is or what happened, there's no being nice to him.
Here's one out 3 hours ago. Let's just watch this on her. And we have to pray that the father is probably going to have to say something. Like, where would you even begin to look for a baby 2 years later? We have. Oh, wait a second. This is actually showing the court hearing.
Cass said when you get a sector, check your
I'm
Discord.
going to, Miss Kaz. I'm going there right after this. I'm going to send you a link when we get into Lina. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wake up, girl. Ugh, that little face. You know what? I think we should start a job where we're hired to get to these people before the police get to them. I
What do
think
you
that should,
mean?
right? I think that should be Dog the Bounty Hunter's new. Hang on one sec. Monkey's little legs aren't
Get
working.
to them. Are you gonna try to fight them? What do you mean, get to them?
I think people should, get to them before we pay money to keep that man in prison. He should be sunk into a lake, put some cinder blocks on his ankles, and feed him to the gators. You
Oh
kidding
Lord.
me? Okay, Kaz. Okay, I'm going there right now.
Oh good.
I mean, I'm kidding. I'm not saying, I'm not saying I can take the law into my own hands, but it would be nice to either send them. I think they need to go to a camp. If you hurt a child under a certain age, you should all go into a camp and be fed rice like you're on Survivor.
Or just as much, just all day duels. Like just line them up one-on-one, have them just strap guns up and take turns.
Damn right. I'll drive the
Is this
bus.
your day?
Hey, Shredder. Okay, let's listen to this, and then I'm going to go check in Discord after this. She's so cute. It's almost like she didn't even have a chance.
Can we replace your roof and take photos? Let us know. We're looking for a few bad roofs to replace ASAP
Just
so that we
sad.
can take before and after photos.
Adam Montgomery did not appear before a judge today.
Let me pause this. What'd you say, hon?
Some people should not have kids.
But you take this little baby away from a home where she's completely being taken care of, like when the foster parents speak. That's just heartbreaking. For what? To get back at the mother? I mean, was he not getting money for the baby from anything? Was he not? I mean, how was he taking care of her? Because he looks like he has definitely had a hard life. And Kaz found the papers that we'll look up. So I'm going to get Kaz up here so she can talk about this guy's charges, and then I can go get my broken leg monkey.
Adam Montgomery did not appear before a judge today. Instead,
hang on,
he waived
guys.
arraignment. The 31-year-old.
I guess it would be good if I shared the screen. I'm not buffering. Are you buffering?
Nope. Not this time.
Jessica changed her name to Diaz. This is still Jessica.
Ooh.
Hey, Brown's mermaid. Sassafras, Kath. Maybe go out and come back in, Jess. Your phone's probably tired like you. I hope your daughter's doing better. Her phone's probably been up too long with her.
So give me a break.
Right? I took a break yesterday. I was not feeling good yesterday. Okay, so I guess he didn't show up for court. Let's hear the explanation.
Adam Montgomery did not appear before a judge today. Instead, he waived arraignment. The 31-year-old has been charged with second-degree assault, interference with custody, and endangering the welfare of a child, accused of abusing his daughter Harmony before she disappeared in 2019.
Until we're presented with evidence otherwise, this is a rescue mission.
Court documents obtained by News 9 describe a difficult childhood for the 7-year-old girl. She briefly spent time in relative foster care in Massachusetts. Agencies are required by law to seek biological relatives for custody, which is how she ended up in New Hampshire with her father and legal custodian. According to court documents, Adam Montgomery told Manchester police he delivered the child back to her mother in 2019. His estranged wife corroborates that, telling police she hasn't seen the 7-year-old since then. But Harmony's mother says she hasn't seen her daughter since an Easter FaceTime call in 2019. And for months, she reached out to DCYF with her concerns and finally to Manchester police in November of 2021. The Attorney General's office is now leading the investigation into Harmony's disappearance.
The loss of any little child is tragic. A 7-year-old girl missing for 2 years. She's a daughter. She's a sister. She's a person. It's a tragic case, regardless of any other circumstances.
And tonight, Adam Montgomery is being held on personal recognizance bail at the Valley Street Jail here in Manchester. Reporting live in the Queen City, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Kenny, the rumor is if you have a teardrop on your eye, that means that you've killed somebody. You know, even if the father was right of what he said, which we know he's a liar, then he would have been looking for his mother, for the mom too.
Well, yeah, at least she talks about looking for Harmony at some point in that time. He never even mentions it. But then you also think back to all the times you hear about him abusing her, so it's pretty hard for me to believe that he'd be looking for her.
So I guess Harmony's mom, it's called Cries Renee Story, has written about her daughter's disappearance on Facebook. It says, listen, please, if anyone from Manchester, I don't know. I mean, I feel bad for the mom, I guess, kind of, but I think the mom should have done a little more to find her baby. I hear you, Monkey. So here, listen, please, if anyone from the Manchester, what am I reading? If anyone from the Manchester, New Hampshire area, or even Mass has seen my 7-year-old daughter, Harmony, or her father, Adam, please reach out to me ASAP. She is currently missing. There will be a press release this evening giving more information about the situation and who to contact. Please share this. I'm just seeing if there's anything new. Blue eyes, glasses.
And for everything she's been through, that little smile.
You know what? I was just thinking that her Facebook says that she's a stay-at-home mom. Stay-at-home mom. So how many more kids I want? Does anyone know how many kids she has now after the two? Harmony and her little brother? Maybe this article will say something. Stay-at-home parent who went to Whittier Regional Vocational Tech High School. Oh, she lives in Tampa, Florida now. She wrote in a post, now privatized. People will do anything for media clout. You people sicken me. Trying to get famous off my baby's disappearance. Please share my daughter's story, my loved ones. Ooh. She came right out of the gate on that one, huh? Let me look at chat. Holy shit.
Gamer said 4.
4 what?
She has 4 kids.
Ooh. Ah, okay, Jessica, yeah. Oh, don't forget Chisme. Chisme. So Chisme was at. I gotta remind you guys to show that she was hanging out with the cutie from Ken's Five, and she's like, she said hi, MonkieMar, and he's like, oh hi. Okay, let's see what else. So she added, I'd appreciate if my family would have
Oh,
my
your
back
guest
and put
score.
this. Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
Mara, what's this? It's not relevant how many kids she has. She isn't a suspect from what I. It's not relevant. Sure, it's relevant. Kenny. I think it's relevant to know how many kids she has after the two that ended up in foster care. I like to know.
We kind of like to just look at the whole picture.
So his teardrop was filled in green, Jessica. Does that mean that he has killed somebody?
I've never seen them colored in with an actual color. They're always either just black or empty.
I wonder if he got the teardrop before or after Harmony went missing. I don't even know if I want to think about that. We're going to get Mara upset with our opinions. Okay, let's see. So, New Hampshire, D.C. failed my daughter, myself, and her family. I agree. We have filed dozens of reports of abuse, neglect, and nothing was done until I called police and wrote a letter to the New Hampshire mayor. It should have been done sooner. My opinion. This is all I will say until I am allowed to say more because I will not hinder my daughter's investigation. I agree. Harmony's father's under arrest, which we know. Harmony's other relatives say her father had custody at the time she disappeared. Naya Yadin wrote on Facebook about Harmony's father. Hello, everyone. I'm Harmony Montgomery's older cousin. As many of you know, a report from my cousin was made stating she had been missing for 2 years. Yes, that is accurate, but what many of you don't know is Harmony is in or was last seen to be in custody with her father, Adam, last known in the area of Manchester. Any information would be highly appreciated, even if it's years old. Please don't be shy to direct message me or call. Any information helps. This post is also for the ignorant people who want to form an opinion off a news broadcast that doesn't give you any valid information. Ooh, this family's tough out the gate. Michael wrote on Facebook that Harmony is his niece. Everyone, whether I know you or do not, even if we have never spoken, if you are seeing this, please do me a massive favor. Share this post. I do not know why it says missing since 2019. That info is wrong, but nonetheless, the more eyes that see this, the better. Someone has to have info on her whereabouts, and you never know if a friend or a friend of a friend can lead the police to some information on her. In a comment, he wrote, her father has had the whole family blocked by phone and social media for years. He had custody of Harmony last I spoke with him. 19, the mother has recently been trying to get visits with her but could not get a hold of the father. The MPD has gotten a hold of him. He is not cooperating. That's all I know. I live 1,500 miles away. So she was enrolled in school in Massachusetts, and a television news anchor adopted her brother.
Help finding this little girl. Her name is Harmony Montgomery, and they say she was last seen back in 2019, but she was only reported missing this week.
So if the uncle is saying that's not the date girl, what is different there?
I don't know. I'm kind of wondering what the truancy rules are in Massachusetts that they wouldn't have called it in from the school.
So she was enrolled.
Because I know if she were in Texas, if she were missing out of school for like a couple of weeks, they would send someone to the house at a certain point, and the parents would have warrants to come in front of a judge and answer some questions like, why is your child not attending school? You would have a lot of questions to answer.
That is just, let me get Kaz the link. That's so bizarre.
I know things are different with COVID, but the rules are still the rules, I think.
Well, true, COVID was going on at that time, but even if she didn't check in for online school, like, where's the kid? System failed that baby completely. Her mother, her father. But I do want to go real fast on the article about her little biological brother because sad, why couldn't he adopt both of them?
Hindsight.
But this article that I'm going to read, it kind of made it sound like they were together at one time. Maybe they took her in until they could find, I don't know. Let's see what they say, though. So she was enrolled. I'm just going to see if there's anything new. The 2019 black eye incident. She was last enrolled in school in Massachusetts. So Harmony is the sister of his adopted son, Jamison. When we adopted Jamison, he's been well aware of his relationship with Harmony. He said it was difficult to keep that relationship going over the years. He said that he had never met Harmony. When we were going through the adoption process, we quickly learned about Harmony. He said they have a close relationship with Jamison and Harmony's mom. We have been asked this question repeatedly and understandably why we did not adopt Harmony and Jamison together. Oh, here we go. When we adopted Jamison, Harmony had already been reunited with family. Jamison had not, so we were able to adopt just him. Harmony's case was closed. Please bring awareness to her case.
That poor baby.
So why was she brought back and he wasn't brought back with her? Like, why did So let me just go look at the guy. So this is the man. So who adopted her? I want to see. Oh, there he is.
Sometimes in CPS cases, and it varies from every case, so it could be different in this situation, but in certain situations, the child might need different therapies or certain criteria needs to be met with different children in order to get home sooner. So the other child might have been at a different level than she was to go back home at the time she went back home, for all I know.
Well, I've got a story on the parents. Let's see. Hey, Kaz.
Hi.
Hi. Okay,
Hey.
one more thing, Kaz, I want to show, and then you can show the charges you have. And I need to go get this little girl. Her little legs are screaming.
What are you confused about, Kenny? And that could be the case, Bernadette.
This is gonna be heartbreaking. Look at that little face.
Well, look at her big toothless smile. She's missing her little front tooth.
You think so? Hey, Bernadette, you think so? What is Kenny acting up because I say that the mom is a little responsible for the kid? The mom, at the end of the day, the mom is partially responsible for not finding her. I mean, I know she tried, but why did you take so long to call the police and the judge? I would have called like a week after I didn't talk to my kid on FaceTime again. This is sad. 7-year-old Harmony was so close with her younger brother, biological brother, in foster care that she fed him with a bottle and slept with her arm around him. Now in a safe home, he sometimes calls out for her at night and looks for her on the playground, according to his adoptive parents. So now we know there's a large-scale search. So Blair Miller is a Washington, D.C.-based television news reporter. Hang on, something's talking. Oh, we can just listen to him. Here we go. What is that?
Correct. They were both in foster.
Sounds like a scanner.
Correct. And as far as Jameson's standpoint, he was in and out about 9 different.
Oh no, this is.
Harmony was there for,
hang on, guys.
But her very young life, she was in and out of foster care, trying to take care of Jameson, her little brother. Also,
both were
Crystal's child. Right?
Correct. They were both in foster homes. Correct. And as far as Jameson's standpoint, he was in and out of about 9 different foster homes. And Harmony was there for many of those situations. And the stories we've been told by other foster parents is that Harmony looked after Jameson, and the two had this bond. And Jameson is aware of that bond now. But
in fact, you
as far as
Christmas gifts for her.
Right.
Isn't it true we tried to adopt her too, but we're told she had been reunited with her bio dad?
When we went through the process with Jameson, we said, we instantly heard about Harmony. When we first heard about Jameson's situation, one of our first questions was, what's Harmony's situation? And is this a situation where we need to consider adopting both of them? Because if that's the case, we would do it. But we were quickly told this is Harmony's situation has already been closed, and she's been reunited with her father, and that happened.
Who told you that?
Well, when we worked through social services in Massachusetts, when we used to live in Boston,
You mean
and
like DFACS, Department of Family and Children's Services?
DCF, yeah,
Okay.
DCF is what it is.
They're awful. They're the devil. Because, Blair, I can't tell you how many cases I worked as a prosecutor, a felony prosecutor, investigating and trying cases where DFACS would go into a horrible situation and leave the child there, and then the child would end up dead over and over and over again. And here, DFACS, when they have a loving parent, and in this particular case, Blair, DFACS was called over and over and over, and this is after they tell you, a would-be loving parent for Harmony, no, you can't have her.
Let me play it right over for her. And Kaz, if I'm not back when it ends, you can go ahead and share his whatever it was you were going to share.
Okay.
Let's see what they say. They want to hear it again. I don't know how low. Geez, gosh, how loud.
How low can you go?
This one's disturbing. This is another one with all the what ifs, like so many what ifs, like with Gabby Petito. Watch your ears, guys.
My name is Douglas. I'm a writer, director, and I'm still working. In the kind of work that I do, you are surrounded by people who are all younger than you. I had to get help somewhere along the line to stay competitive. I discovered Prevagen. I started taking it, and after a period of time, my memory improved. It was a game changer for me.
Prevagen, healthier brain, better life.
But her very young life, she was in and out of foster care, trying to take care of Jameson, her little brother. Also,
both were
child. Right?
Correct. They were both in foster homes. Correct. And as far as Jameson's standpoint, he was in and out of about 9 different foster homes. And Harmony was there for many of those situations. And the stories we've been told by other foster parents is that Harmony looked after Jameson, and the two had this bond, and Jameson is aware of that bond now. But
in fact, you
as far as
Christmas gifts for her.
Right.
Isn't it true we tried to adopt her too, but we're told she had been reunited with her bio dad?
When we went through the process with Jameson, we said, we instantly heard about Harmony. When we first heard about Jameson's situation, one of our first questions was, what's Harmony's situation? And is this a situation where we need to consider adopting both of them? because if that's the case, we would do it. But we were quickly told Harmony's situation has already been closed, and she's been reunited with her father, and that happened.
Who told you that?
Well, when we worked through social services in Massachusetts, when we used to live in Boston,
You mean
and
like DFACS, Department of Family and Children's Services?
DCF, yeah,
Okay.
DCF is what it is.
They're awful. They're the devil, because Blair, I can't tell you how many cases I worked as a prosecutor, a felony prosecutor, investigating and trying cases where DFACS would go into a horrible situation and leave the child there, and then the child would end up dead over and over and over again. And here, DFACS, when they have a loving parent, and in this particular case, Blair, DFACS was called over and over and over, and this is after they tell you, a would-be loving parent for Harmony, no, you can't have her.
Take it, that's all finished. Okay. I can't see chat. Listening to it. Okay, one of the things that I found out. Am I echoing?
No, you're good.
Okay. One of the things I found out is kids in Massachusetts don't have to go to school until they're 7. So that's why the school, of course, didn't know she was missing.
But she was enrolled, correct?
She was enrolled to go, but they don't actually start. It's not mandatory for them to go until they're 7.
It doesn't matter. She was enrolled, Kaz.
Yeah, if you're enrolled, then yeah, I think it'd be different.
But
I mean, if the kid is enrolled and
over
doesn't
there.
show up, you would hope that they would follow up on the kid.
Yeah, but the father could have quite easily, with him having custody, cancelled the enrollment.
But you would have to go up there and physically have her removed from classes in most cases.
No, she wasn't in classes, sweetheart. She hadn't got that far.
But she was still enrolled, Kaz.
Enrolled to start, but hadn't started.
So that means that she probably got her vaccination.
Yep.
And she doesn't show up for school. But then again, it was COVID. A lot of people were onlining. They weren't going in. So it was just a mess. Okay, Badger. All right, show us what you got.
All right, I'll just have to log in on my computer as well so I can share my screen because I can't share my phone. Cass's evil twin will be coming up.
Oh, boy.
Just leave her in the background. Chuck her out. Okay. Now, I'm sorry if there's any buzzing, but I've got all fans blaring so that my computer doesn't overheat.
The vibrator.
Don't you start, Ma. Don't start. You can't see this.
I am Badger.
Pardon?
Badger asked if we were selling fake VAC cards. I'm like, we are.
Ooh. Can't I share a Word document with you guys? Ma.
The what? I got this.
All right. I'll have to do it this way. All right.
I've got this document right here.
Yeah, they're his current ones. They're all the ones for his current ones. The one I wanted to show you is the one going back to 2014.
Yeah, okay. Let me take this off, though. I want to share it real quick. This is the New Hampshire bail. What is this?
Yeah.
Iconic found this.
It's the bill order.
Be placed in preventative detention. And then he's got shall have no contact, direct or indirect, with a third party. Shall not travel outside New Hampshire. Wait, they gave him bail?
No.
I was gonna say.
If you read a little bit further down, it says he's held in detention.
Crystal Sorley and Kayla Montgomery, so his wife and his ex.
Yeah. Now, I can share this. Because this is the, when you're ready, just let me know.
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, Amy. Badger, we are the FBI over here. I'm only kidding.
Just wait for it to pop on my screen.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. This is the actual second, this is his current charges, and this is for second-degree assault. So he's currently homeless. I'll just go slow.
Really, Maureen? So what's it say, Kaz? You got to read it to us because, some of us like me are really blind.
All right, I can make it bigger.
No, we like to hear you. So what has he got checked there?
All right, this is the check in between is between the dates of July 1st and July 22nd, 2019. These are all stemming back to 2019. Extended term reason and the laws of New Hampshire for which the defendant should be held to answer, in that the defendant did knowingly cause bodily harm to HM. Her date of birth is, I've got to reverse it, same date as Oscar's birthday, 6th of July 2014, a child under the age of 13 by striking her in the face. That's the first one.
Good night, sassafras. Sleep good. Ugh.
Yeah.
And they gave,
nice.
He has a record that long, and they put him back in the custody with her?
Yeah, and you should see, I'm pretty sure I can share it this way. Hang on.
Yeah, as long as you stay in the same tab, you can continue to share that way.
Yeah, but I actually need to share something other than my tab this time. I want to share a window.
Yeah, we're almost done talking about Little Harmony. I want to talk about Lina. Just a couple little updates.
Oh, it won't let me. All right, I'll just have to read it to you guys. I'm sorry. I'll send you the original document. But on the 24th of January 2014, Adam Montgomery arranged to purchase 3 grams of heroin from Mr. Jacobs. Adam Montgomery met Mr. Jacobs in the hallway of 43rd and 8th Avenue. Adam Montgomery pulled out a gun and tried to rob Mr. Jacobs of the heroin. Adam Montgomery, Robert Jacobs, I said his name. Robert Jacobs swatted the gun away, and Adam Montgomery fired the weapon, shooting Mr. Jacobs under the chin. Adam Montgomery does not have a license to carry firearms. Adam Montgomery fired the weapon inside the hallway of a multi-unit dwelling house.
My God.
And the this is in Massachusetts.
Kaz, can you send that in private chat and then I can share it while you're reading it?
Sure can, Nolly. Hang on, let me just...
Iconic. Month, date, and year.
Pardon?
Is that still a little raccoon under her name?
Not today, but
what is that? Is it a chipmunk?
A detective, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Switch it around. I do like the raccoon, though.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, this little girl, Harmony, was failed by a lot. I just don't get why they put her back with her father.
Nor can I, because how on earth, after this severe charge, did he get away with with that, pray tell?
Honestly, it makes no sense.
And I've kicked myself out. Dang it, Kaz.
So they're talking about something called, let me go back in comments. Spaces. Have you heard of Spaces, Iconic?
I have not.
Oh, that's an oldie. Oh my God.
What is Spaces, Maureen?
It's like MySpaces used to be.
Ah.
Oh, it's MySpace. It's MySpace?
Yeah.
They're saying,
yeah,
oh, it's MySpace. I know MySpace.
Yeah, Maureen, at Nerdy's mom lives there. That's by me actually, like 2 hours. Aloha, sassy ass. Oh, let me kick the twin out. The evil twin.
No, don't kick me out yet.
Oh, it's on Twitter. Okay.
Yeah.
I know Kylie's looking right now for it.
Yeah, I can tell you exactly where to go if you want. Iconic. Because I'm having a heck of a job getting this on. It is under. I'll send you the link in Thing 5 and I'll pop it into chat for you.
Facebook. Could be.
Victoria Price is the lady.
Facebook, Twitter.
And there's the link. It's in private chat.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll look at that. I'm not going to look at that tonight, though, because, guys, I only have, like 25, 30 more minutes, and I've got to get off.
Yeah, that's cool.
Are you going to send the files on him, or are we bypassing that?
Well, what I've actually sent you. Yeah, my mouth is not working today. Don't know what's in there. I've had too many drugs over the past couple of days.
Oh, that's nice, Kaz.
There's one. There's one for you, Mars. This is the complaint. This is the next one. It's coming.
All right.
You got that one?
Yeah, hang on one sec, because now I think I found some documents from that Twitter. Yes, there it is. How do you give a child back to somebody who... All right, let me share this real quick, and then I want to get into Lina, guys. Little baby Lina. I had a weird dream last night about Lina. I woke up and I told these, like, I literally rolled out of bed and said, I had the weirdest dream last night. Oh, I just shared the same screen. Jesus, girl.
We're having a good day, man.
Yesterday, I didn't know if I was going to live or die.
No, you did not sound well at all.
Okay. Class A from New Hampshire, Montgomery Adam. His address is homeless. Male, white, 5'9", 1/22/1990 is his birthday. On or about December 31st, endangering the welfare of a child. Knowingly endangered the welfare of HM, who's probably Harmony, under 18 years of age, by purposely violating a duty of care, protecting, or support that he owed to such child by preventing child protective services, to wit DCYF, from obtaining physical custody of Harmony. January 5th, 2022. Jesse O'Neill, NH Attorney General. I don't get why that baby was even possibly put with him.
I've sent you the affidavit.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at. I want to see this Twitter real fast, and then I'm gonna get out of
Yep.
Harmony tonight.
Okay. Well, I'll leave you two girls too, because I've got a dog that's going ape.
Armed assault to murder after Haverhill investigators say he shot a man in the head during a drug deal. What in the entire? I couldn't read that even if this was zoomed into 1,000 times. There's no way.
All right. Well, basically, what it says, because I've got it up high on my
Oh,
screen.
here's this one I can probably read. He pointed a gun at the victim's head to rob the victim of the heroin. The victim swatted the gun away, and the defendant fired the gun and shot the victim in the face. The bullet entered under the left side of the victim's chin and traveled up the left side of the victim's face. Part of the bullet fragment exited the victim's left temple, exited the temple. Part of the fragment remained inside of the victim's head. The victim is expected to make a full recovery. A Taurus 38 Special was recovered at the home. The defendant shot the victim while inside the hallway of 43rd 8th Ave. This building is a multi-family residence. The defendant does not have a license to carry. What a nice guy.
Yeah. And this happened in 2014. So he's got to have done jail time for that. So he must have got out of jail and got hold of Harmony. How? No idea how.
But this happened in 2014. Even with this alone, how could you put a child back into the care of this person?
Exactly. It does not make sense. I mean, talk about the system letting this poor little girl down big time. Big time.
Yeah, this is definitely for another night. This is just a lot of information.
There is a lot of information at the moment.
43,000 reward that leads to her whereabouts.
That's gone up, I think. Since.
Well, I'll tell you what, the man is homeless, so I don't think her whereabouts could be far.
No.
Around the area of where she went missing. But then again, it expands to Massachusetts. It's a lot of info, guys. But this is the one that's making me absolutely heartbroken. It is the love of Lina's father. This you can't make up. And when I saw this video, heartbreaking. Let me get it. I know I'm not showing it yet. Oh, scared her away. All right, let me turn down the sound so I don't blast your guys' ears out because of the fact that it's high from Nancy Grace. My mom used to watch Nancy Grace. Like, wasn't she on like 2 times a day? Or every time I called my mom, like 15 years ago, I'm watching Nancy Grace.
She probably had on the reruns. Well, were there even reruns of it at that time? Who knows?
No, I thought she was like on CNN like 8 o'clock, and then I think it repeated again at like 11. I'm like, so you're watching the repeat too?
She might have missed something the first time.
Oh, stop. So this is, I think that was actually when the Casey Anthony thing was going on, and that's all Nancy Grace was speaking about. Lina Sardar Khil's father reacts to latest police updates in search of missing 3-year-old. This broke my heart. This one right here.
This is your home. This is your family room / gym. The guest bedroom / music studio. The daybed / dog bed. The living room / yoga shanty / regional office /
How did you guys do it?
/
looking for Lina. The search intensifies today with a new lead. This is video of an FBI dive team member getting hosed off after going underwater searching for the missing girl. That elite squad working along a creek off Babcock Road. Tonight, new video of Lina's father praying near where the special team was looking for his daughter. Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos is live at the scene where divers plan to search again tomorrow. Henry?
Tomorrow, Sharon, and you can see the caution tape right here. San Antonio police right back that way. They are on site. They are guarding this scene. And this special FBI dive team is from Washington, D.C. They just flew in just yesterday. San Antonio's police chief, William McManus, says that they are following up on a lead, which is what brought them here. And to give you context, I tracked it on the maps. Where we're at right now is a little more than just 2 miles away from Lina's home, where she vanished. Tonight, a father on his knees, praying for answers, pleading for a miracle. His daughter, Lina Sardar Khil, has been missing since December 20th from a playground. The father's moment of silence, yards away from where a special FBI dive team searched earlier in the day.
We don't want to leave anything to chance.
San Antonio Police Chief William McManus says they are following up on a lead, but wouldn't go into specifics.
So I think they're looking pretty deep.
Frank Trevino is a volunteer who has been looking for Lina pretty much every day. He watched the dive team from a distance.
At one point, the diver did disappear completely into what I think is maybe a deep hole. So at this point, we'll just hopefully something comes of it.
Just on Sunday, Trevino and several others searched an area on the other side of the bridge, less than a mile from where the FBI team looked this afternoon.
It is rocky. There's a lot of debris. A lot of the debris gets washed downriver and it accumulates. So it's pretty dangerous down there.
According to the FBI, this dive team is made up of underwater experts that can find clues and map out scenes. They've got fancy tools and special technology.
I wish there was more uplifting information I could give you to at least provide some hope, but I don't have any of that information right now.
Tonight, I also asked Lina's father through a translator about his thoughts on today's search, and he says they didn't know that this search from the FBI was actually going on today. And at one point, he says that the family thought that investigators found his daughter dead. But of course, that is not the case. All right, now I'm going to take you to some video because we were here when an investigator approached Lina's father and the translator, and this investigator spoke with him for about, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes, and they briefed them on exactly what happened here today. And it was in that briefing, in that moment, that Lina's father actually stepped away and started to pray, as we showed you at the top of this newscast. And it was certainly a powerful moment there, just yards away from where this dive team was searching for his daughter. And again, that FBI special dive team that is here from DC, they're going to pick up that search tomorrow, looking for any clues, hoping to bring any leads, but of course, hoping to bring Lina home. We'll, of course, be out here tomorrow and bring you the very latest. We're live tonight on the Northwest Side. Henry Ramos, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Henry. The Islamic Center of San Antonio and Crime Stoppers are offering a total of $150,000 in reward money for information leading to Lina. Anyone with information is asked to call the San Antonio Police Department at 210-207-7660.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, how are you doing?
Can I share the video that you sent with KENS 5 guy?
Okay, yeah. I was incognito.
Yeah, you can't see. I mean, you look like a ninja. I got to show you guys. She was out on the search the other day, and she ran into the cutie patootie.
Yeah, I told him all about you.
So now when I get him on Twitter, maybe he'll know who I am.
Yes,
I'm the MonkieMar.
He got your name and everything.
Here we go.
He's going to take a look at your channel.
I said hi to him. Let me see. So what's going on? Tell us about the search and what you thought about it. Okay, I'm going to go on the map and I'm going to show them.
You mean at the river? I mean at that creek?
I love you, girl.
Well, they've been searching all over, so I don't know.
Well, I saw your video earlier. I'm going to share. You
Hmm.
said you found something at like an 8-minute mark or something. What was that about?
Yes. It looked like I saw drag marks and some blood leading to like a drain.
Oh, Kate. Kate, she is more than on the search. Let me drop the link to her channel.
I was so upset. I was so exhausted mentally and physically after that. Oh my gosh. I came home and I just went to sleep for I don't know how many hours.
Everyone sub up. She goes out there all alone and she's funny too. She's got a little humor with it, which is good because it's such a sad thing and she makes funny jokes like, Kitty, if you don't go away, you're going home with me. Or I'm breathing so hard I'm fogging up the windows. There she is, our lowrider. I want to start calling you lowrider. And she's with the cutie. Did you pinch his butt at least?
No, but I touched his arm.
Oh gosh. And here she goes. This is so cute. I love this. I love that girl. That made my day. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's go have a look. Oh, I actually made that video for you bigger. I'm going to put the Google link later to your email so you can grab it. Full screened it for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, I want to show you guys real quick something. Because Iconic and I earlier were on the Google Maps and looking for helicopters. Yes, we were.
Mm-hmm. I've heard them pretty often in that area.
Yeah, they were out, weren't they?
Mm-hmm. We saw a bunch of hawks flying around over at USAA, but we can't get in there.
Oh, don't
hawks.
even.
Yeah.
Did you tell people that you saw the birds flying around?
Yeah, we all did when we went to meet for the search. We were looking up at the sky. We were all pointing at it, and the lady said, if you see any kind of birds, look up and see where they land. But they were way over at the USAA, and then someone said, well, those birds are always over there. So I don't know, but we can't get in there. I tried calling, and you just get the runaround. Call here and call there and call here, and I don't know who you can talk to, and can't get a hold of anyone. So we can go in there.
I'm going to play the search for a couple minutes and show them where they're searching. And then I'm going to show you on Google because, girl, did you see the map from the apartment to where they're searching, the walk that they could have taken? Well, you lived there, so you know. It could have been complete apartment cut-throughs. Like, they didn't have to walk that far.
Mm-hmm.
So this was the search where they were yesterday. Yeah, we're going to show you a video. So tell us about what happened with the search when you met all the people out there.
I have
Where
a lot
did
of
you guys meet?
Yeah, I have a lot of pictures to post. We met at the church. That's the church on Blue Mill Road between the apartments and the other church where they had the vigil. We met there, and then we met Troy. I just kidding. We met all the there were a lot of media there, different medias, and I asked them, please don't, please try not to catch me on video. They said, okay, no problem. And then I went and did a video with Troy. But anyways, so we stood around, and they split the teams up because there were maybe about 30 people there, and we split. The leader split the teams up, and one of them there was 12 on their team, and then like 18 on our team, and they were gonna go search in that area, and they sent us to go search the medical center area. Well, on the way over there, earlier that morning, I had filmed all of the trailways, all of the paths that she could have taken. And so I had only filmed maybe 3 paths. So I decided to drop by again and video the rest of the paths that they could have taken. And so when I was walking by one, I saw some drag marks, and it looked to me to be blood. And so I didn't know what to do. I went to go park closer so I could keep an eye on it and call the cops. And I talked to someone there, and a Spanish guy. I talked to him and I said, do you know if the police have been here? And he goes, yeah, 10 of them got here this morning. And
Wait,
he goes,
wait, you're saying that you saw do you have that on the video we're going to watch from today?
where I saw the blood or whatever it is,
Yeah.
the fluids? Yes, that's what
Oh.
I found. And it leads to like a drain. So,
a drain with a grate on it, or like an open drain?
Rocks.
What did the cops say?
Huh?
What did the cops say about it?
Oh, it's a long story. But I went up there to, they called me a couple of times, but they haven't called me back because I called them to find out what was going on, and they haven't called me back. The guy from the CIA called me, and I talked to the FBI people. Well, anyway, they've been there, but they're up in what do you call it? The guest room, like where you have a party, a party room up right above the apartment office. They have a party room upstairs, and so that's where the FBI and all of them are. So anyway, when I saw that, so when he told me that, I went over there, and I knocked on the door, and two ladies answered, and I told them about it. I said, I saw some stains over there. I said, I'm an independent searcher, and I saw some stains. I explained everything, and they go, well, lead us to it. And so I did. And they were, I said, it was an FBI agent, female, and a San Antonio Police Department. And I said, look at this. What is it? They were real interested. And then one of them touched the stain. She touched it and rubbed it with her bare finger, and I was like, "What?"
Yes,
And
Kate, we're gonna show her video right after these two little videos on Twitter. I want to show with Lina's father.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to make it short, but so
no.
She
Go,
says,
go.
She says the FBI agent, they introduce themselves to me, but not by name. Just I'm the FBI and I'm from SAPD. I said, okay. They didn't take my name. They didn't take my driver's license, nothing. I had my driver's license with me this time. And, they didn't ask me for what they did. I know last time I didn't, but he was okay with it. So anyway, she goes, okay, well, we're going to get someone to come over. And I thought they were the ones. I said, when we were walking over there, I asked him, I said, I've been coming here almost every other day. I said, have y'all seen me here? They're like, no, we haven't seen you here. They seem sincere, not like they have seen me and they were covering up. You know what I mean? So they had never seen me, and I don't know what they do up there because they don't have any cameras anywhere. And anyway, I was kind of upset because they didn't really do much. So she says, well, go ahead and watch the area and we'll send someone over. And I said, okay, but I thought they were there already. So why are they going to send someone over from somewhere else? So I waited and waited, and I decided to call 911. They said someone will be over, and I waited and waited, and no one came. I called the police. I called 911 again to tell them that I was going to leave.
It's been a very emotional time yesterday.
And so I finally left, but then I came back to see if they were there, but they never showed up. A bunch of kids were starting to come out and walk all over it, trample all over the stains. And I told them, we have a lot of calls right now. So I never saw the FBI agent again. And then when I got home after an hour, when the officer called me and he says, hey, I'm just letting you know that we're checking out the stains that you saw. I said, okay. He says, okay, thank you. I said, let me know what's going on. He says, okay. And then about 5 minutes later, an officer from the CIA called me, Mr. Martinez, and he was talking to me.
Really?
Yeah, he's like,
wait. So he called. Wait, how? That's a little crazy, girl, that he called you back.
I know. He called me back and he says, I wanted just to let you know, thank you for calling us on whatever you find. And he says, we've sent the CIA over there. I'm SACIA, and I go, what's SACIA? He goes, San Antonio Crime Investigative Unit,
Oh,
or what
wow.
agency? I don't know what that.
I wish I could
No,
be
no,
there with you. I would pick up
CSI.
Iconic.
It was not CIA. I'm sorry, it was CSI, Crime Scene Investigator,
Okay.
not CIA. It was San Antonio Crime Scene Investigator. He said he
See,
was going to go
Chisme,
look.
Iconic lives in the Dallas area.
Oh, that's real close. But anyways, he said that they were out there investigating, and then at the same time, that's when Chief McManus came on TV talking about they were over there at the creek, and then I thought, well, what if they put her in the manhole or whatever it is, and that's where the water goes to the creek. So I called today. I said, what's going on? Because I've been real nervous. I've just been like, what's going on? What's going on? And then they never called me back today. And then I called to report that the FBI agent, about her contaminating stuff and not even worrying about it. What the heck are they doing there? That's what I want to know. Oh, they got a lot of stuff to do. They're on it. But they've never seen me unless they're just saying that because, they don't want to let me know what they know.
Well, it is bizarre to me. And I mean, I'm not there on the scene, but you've been at the crime scene, you've been at the search areas, you've been hanging around all of these places, and they don't know who you are.
Right. And they didn't even ask me who I was.
You see, I would think that'd be important.
Yeah, and I reported it. I called, I was calling everywhere. Finally, I said, well, I want to talk to Chief McManus. They gave me the number to his office, and I called, and I said, may I speak to Chief McManus? And the lady's like, he's not in. No one can really talk to him. You need to give me a message. What is it? And I said, she goes, do you have one? I said, yes, ma'am. And I told her about the FBI agent and where I found the stains and all that. And
hey, Lauren.
And she goes, oh, okay, I'll tell him right away. So after that is when I noticed he was on TV. He looked pissed.
Did you go by this area, Chisme, where they're searching in the water and check it out, or no?
No,
like as far as you like a drive by.
No, I wanted to so bad right now, but I had to watch my kids today, my grandkids today, because my son worked all day.
Well, that's more important, but you probably couldn't get in anyways. But this is
I
the
know
part that
exactly,
killed me yesterday.
and I know exactly where it is. I know.
Could you imagine looking for a baby in a dumpster?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. After that, I didn't go with the searchers. After that,
I
tried, but I couldn't find. Oh, I skipped a part. Okay. Whenever I found the stains, I called the leader of the search team because they gave us her number. They said, if you find anything, you just let us know right away. So I called her. I said, I found the stains. And she says, oh, well, we're way over here. Just go ahead and leave, and we'll be there in a little bit. And that's when I was waiting and waiting. And I drove around trying to find the searchers I was supposed to be with, but I couldn't find them. So then I went back, and they still hadn't showed up. So that's when I talked to the person that gave me the info on where the police were at upstairs, and they never showed up either. So I called her. I said, well, I've already talked to the FBI agent here. She goes, oh, that's great. And that's the last time I heard from her. So on my way home, I was so upset. I was gritting my teeth. I was like, damn, and I wanted to cry. I said, I'm not going to cry. I'm just going to turn this into more determination, because I was real upset about them not being there on time. I left at the 2.5 hours. I had to just come home, and they still hadn't shown up.
Okay. So here's where they're searching, right? Take 5 oil change back here. Right? They're searching here.
If there's an HEB by there, it's
Yeah,
on
there's
Hebner and Babcock.
yeah, it's Oakland and Babcock, and here is the other one, the Hebron Road, because there's the little building that they show on the side and the dirt road kind of thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is definitely where they are because I mapped it out from the aerial view. Like I
Okay.
know this is like here's some water here,
Mhm.
and then I guess maybe back here. I don't know. But that's where they're searching, and she lives. It's a 2.5-mile walk, and she lives here where she was taken.
Mhm.
Because what I was thinking that somebody, what I keep seeing is that somebody went up to her that she would have been comfortable with and took her. And I thought maybe he told her he was going to take her to the mosque, or her mom was looking for her, because the mosque is like Gardendale. It's like around here somewhere.
See that field right there? That's where I was looking. That lot where I found the shoe.
Where right
Right
here?
there. No, it's an
Here?
empty lot. Yes.
Right
Yes.
here?
Mhm.
So where is the mosque is right around here, right? The center?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is. I forget what it's called because it's right up of Gardendale, and then you come down a little further, and it's the something center, Islamic Center, I think it's called. It's right around here somewhere. So that's the area that I thought she would have gone towards, but nope, they're searching here. And when you think about it, if you leave her apartment and you cut through these apartments, right?
Mhm.
It's a straight shot into those green things right there that they talk about. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, couldn't you come across and just cut through all these apartment complexes?
I mean, logically.
It's like a straight shot.
Maybe he said, "Oh, let's get some Christmas presents, or you want to see Santa Claus or the elves or something." Oh, but they're not. That's not their religion, anyway.
No, but what? Yeah, I don't. I think it was somebody she would have been comfortable with, but it's like it could have been through these apartments, and that I don't know what the tip is, but that's where they're looking. A straight shot to the east of those apartments. Hey, Benton. Yep. Yeah, I think so too. But we had divers in the Summer case too, and we had divers in the Michael Vaughn case.
Okay, if you listen to Chief McManus' interview last night, he
Yes.
didn't actually say that. He said that the dive team had arrived the night before, and he says that whenever I guess Troy was asking him, sounded like his voice, he asked him, "Have the searchers actually searched here?" He said, "Not in the creek," and he goes, "What about on land?" And he didn't really want to say, but he said no. So nobody had searched that area, but I think they gave him a hint, a tip. If you listen carefully to the interview, he
We'll
doesn't.
have to listen. We'll have to end
Mhm.
it with that, but we're gonna play your 2 videos, girl, and then we're gonna have to start wrapping it up because I have a busy day tomorrow.
Okay.
I am moving in a couple
Uh-oh.
more, yeah, a couple more days. I'm moving to help take care of my nephews for a couple months.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Pennsylvania. So here's our girl, Lowrider, Chisme Patrol. Do you want me to play the sound, or do you want to talk and explain what you're doing?
Either way.
And then I can slow it down too, if you want to talk.
Okay, this is when I was searching all of the exit paths that you can take to leave. There's about 5 ways that you can leave through the after.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta
from
go to the
the-
little girls' room. Yes, Kenny,
Okay.
yes. So iconic. If I'm not back, you girls can hold it down pretty please.
We've got you.
Yeah, Kate, I'm not moving on my own. I'm going. Yeah, it's a crazy long story, but we have a winter storm coming, so I can't go anywhere for the next couple of days.
Ooh. Okay, this is one of the paths that you can take to exit the complex. I guess it's in slow-mo. Okay.
Are there little walls like that all through the complex where it's kind of higher?
Yeah, on my first video, you can see where you can't see anything in one of the little walkways, and it's not a walkway, it's more like an alley. But
Interesting.
yes, some are higher than others, and it's just real crazy the way it's designed, but it's like a maze. And right there, the playground is to my right.
And I've been real hit and miss. So I've heard off and on that it's a playground, and then I've heard people say that it's a dog park. You've been there. Playground or dog park?
It's a dog park.
Okay, thank you.
But the kids play in there.
All right.
And they don't have a playground. I think this is a different video, not the one with where I saw the stains. This is the first video, part 1. But there's a little, like I'm over that way where I was pointing is the storage units. And this goes to the front of the building.
Do we know if they're still searching the apartment really, or is all the focus over at the other location?
I don't know. The FBI is stationed here at the apartments, but they're up there in that room, in the party room above the office.
She said she's going to play both videos, by the way.
Okay. And there's a door with the code. You have to press the code to get out, but it's unlocked. Plus, you can just get out through the front.
So, like make-believe security measures.
Mm-hmm. No one was out today or that day, yesterday morning. It was about 8:45. No, I'm sorry, 9:45. Because I had just left the search group.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it seems it's more active in the afternoon for sure.
Yes.
She said fake security.
Yeah,
the gates that are all open, the locks that aren't locked. It doesn't. It's all BS.
You need to pop out and come back in, girl. You just turned into a robot.
Okay.
Yeah, we appreciate everything you do. When I saw that little video that Cass sent me yesterday, because, girl, I was not feeling good yesterday.
Oh, what's wrong? I hope you're okay now.
Yeah, it's just a female thing.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
Mm-mm. I don't want to remember those days.
Yes, please, guys, go over. We're gonna get you a GoPro for your head. I mean, you definitely need a GoPro for your head.
Yeah. When okay, when you're young, you need to use. I was so excited because I didn't need to use pads anymore at that time of the month. But then I realized now that I'm older, I still need pads because when you laugh or something, you leak. So whoever thinks that you're not going to have to wear pads, you are. Sorry to break it to you.
Yeah, we have a young one between us, so that get used to a little one between us.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Okay, I'm going to slow this down because we like your commentary, the one you talk. You want us to listen to this or listen to you talk? Tell us.
Oh, you can listen to that.
Okay. Well, I'm good. Then we have to go normal speed, so you're not talking funny. She has good commentary. She's like the Inspector
Okay,
Gadget.
everyone. We're gonna meet over by the medical center, but we're gonna drive. Half of the group is gonna drive, but I decided to come here and check the other paths. I lost my stick. Let's see if it's in the back. I lost my freaking stick. Okay, I went through three paths.
She lost her stick.
So now I'm gonna try a different path. I don't see anyone out. Just a few cars.
And what time do you think this was? Because it's amazing how the kids come out at night.
Okay, this one was about 9:45. The first ones were at around 8:30 because I had gone there before the meeting for the search.
Okay, because there's the playground. I mean, the dog park / playground. And let me ask you, because we never asked, which direction, and I don't want the exact, but just tell me, is Lina's apartment, would it be like straight ahead this way? Would it be this way? Or would it be to the right? Straight, left, or right? Just the location of the direction. I'm just curious.
I really don't feel comfortable saying anything because some people might want to go over there and start.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but is it like, could the mom see Lina from the apartment front door? Could she
Yes.
see the playground?
Yes, you could see her from the window.
Jesus God. That's what I was trying to get at. If she could see her. That's what I'm saying, man. This is somebody that she would be familiar with. That's my opinion. And
Well, all the kids, they run around all over the place, by themselves. And there's a bunch of kids,
So she could see Lina. That's horrible. And we're talking 18 minutes. Let me go ahead and play this. I promised Iconic 2 I wouldn't keep her on the live all night. And we're already 44 minutes past.
Playground. This would be one way out. I already went that way. And I went those 2 ways.
Let me say one more thing before I forget. Next time you go out, if you are bored and you search again, why don't you see about the path that could have been taken from these apartments into, where they're searching, but not walk, because that's a 49-minute walk. But I'm saying, like, maybe drive your car from each part to each part and then see the path that you could take. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know what you mean. That's what I was
damn.
gonna do. I wanted to do that tonight, but it's already real late.
If I was in Texas, I would be there with you.
Yeah, the video won't even, because it'll be dark.
Yeah, because that's interesting, because you might find something between there, even though people probably search. It's a big area.
Yeah, the searchers weren't in the searchers were on the opposite side, and the other searchers were at the medical center, and I was at the playground. I was at the apartments. Can't believe I lost my stick. Okay, we went that way. There's that path. Okay. Now I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go around counterclockwise from the playground.
She said counterclockwise from the playground.
I feel naked without my stick. Okay, this is a pathway. It's not a pathway, but it's like an alley. You can go straight through here. I hope this is recording.
I wonder if that's the way towards Fredericksburg Street.
I showed the Leader.
She said, I wonder if it's recording.
Cool. That goes to Blue Mill Street, the opposite of the storage units.
Oh, okay.
Don't touch. See how tall the wall is next to me? I think I'll show it in a little bit.
I mean, you could totally hide in some of those places, especially that wide one that has the high wall.
Okay.
That's what I was
guess you
thinking
could have
too.
gone through there, but I don't know. So you can go this way. No one can really see you out here. See, that wall is taller than me.
Mm-hmm. And it was starting to get dark, too.
There we go. Hi, kitty kitty. No, it
Oh,
was in the
shit.
morning.
No. I'm talking about when Lina went missing.
Oh, yes. Oh, he's hurt.
You and those cats. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here's the kitty.
Why you hurt? Oh, baby, why you hurt? What's wrong? Oh,
Aw.
darn it. Okay, anyway. So this is the exit to the front. Over there is the office building. Over here is the office.
Yeah. If you go straight across that street, you're heading towards where the FBI is diving, right?
Oh my God, I feel bad for that kitten. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
And
shit.
then if they were to close that fence, take you home with me. I'm not sure if you could still go out through the front, straight out. Yeah, I think so.
But I'm saying that little path that you took, that dark little path from the the park area, and you were walking straight out to where if you crossed Fredericksburg, you would have been heading towards where they're diving for Lina.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Straight through.
She spoke to some of the kids that knew Lina. They're asking, do the other kids remember anything?
No, because when I talked to one of them, I asked her if she was there when they took Lina, and she said that no, she was in cooking class. So no one saw a thing. They had gone out to play in a parking lot, is what I heard, I think on Plunder. And so that's why I went to see which paths would be easier to get out through.
I think the path easiest to get out to where there was the path you were on. That was crazy. Okay, let's finish this. Crazy. Oh, these cats, my goodness, there's so many.
I tried taking him home, but he didn't want to go. Come on.
Is there any like drug paraphernalia around that you saw at all?
Dang it, I don't need any more. I didn't see. He doesn't want to go. Baker, you're not sick.
There are a lot of cats, huh?
They're like cockroaches. When I was sitting there, they were just all over my car. Oh,
She said they're like cockroaches.
So why would I'm serious. I bet you there's about 100 cats. You can just go that way.
That station.
Well, I tried to take you home with me, but you don't want to go.
Me
was
too,
real
Shredder. She was there playing with the friends. The mom went to get her water. 18 minutes, you could see her on some type of video in people's eyeballs, and then she's just gone. Because somebody took her that knows her.
So we're walking back to the playground.
Yeah, that's a high wall.
This is a pathway that people really can't see. Unless they're looking out through there. Or there. There's a maze.
You know, and when you think about it, if it was somebody she was familiar with or wouldn't feel, hey, Alma, afraid to be with, he probably could have got her to the front of that building without her screaming or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the fence to the storage rooms, it's kind of high.
Shredder. I could see Shredder over there now, frantically, manically doing her little beautiful costumes. She makes me want to join the Circus Soleil.
I can't believe I lost my stick. I think I left it by that table. I was so disappointed. It was perfect. There's the playground.
We got to get her a walking stick.
I
Good
have
night,
a walking
Sylvia.
stick, and I
Sweet
have
dreams.
a walker.
Was it chilly that day?
Only in the morning. In the afternoon, it was 71. In the morning, it was 32. Oh, it's crazy. Maze.
Perfect weather.
There's a way to the front, and there's a way to that. But we're not used to it, so we bundle up. And it's confusing, you know, it's so confusing on
It's like a maze.
Yes.
But those walls
There's
are
another
high.
path, but that one was high. Yeah.
Oh gosh,
After
another
this,
cat.
from right there, I think I'm gonna go around, or was it there? Yeah, I'm going around right there, and then when I turn back to go back to the apartments, is when I find the stains, the drag marks.
Oh, so you actually found them in the apartment complex.
Yeah, on the sidewalk. Right there, look. See?
What?
And I just thought it was someone dragging the trash bag, so I walked past it, and then I went back, and then I saw the drain. You'll see where it leads to. That's when I come back.
There's the playground. Wow, that is really close to the dog park.
Yep. And now I'm gonna go.
And that's the way to Fredericksburg Road? The way you just came out back again?
No, I was on going towards the back of the building to the apartments in the back is that direction. So now, see, I'm by the tent. That's where it starts. This is where we were coming.
I mean, does anybody live there during the day? Hey, Jackie. Jackie, you don't ever see anybody during the day.
Yeah, see, if you see on the sidewalk, that's when I was like, what?
Oh.
Oh, the way that it kind of stem off from that.
Yeah, and look where it goes.
Yeah.
Side, and then there's the drain or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So
What was in that hole next to the rock?
Go back.
What do you mean inside that thing? There's a rag.
Yeah, the rag.
I'm gonna pause it on that rag.
And the rag is weird to me.
And I even asked the FBI. I said, "Do you think that rag's been there a while?" And they were looking at it. They're like, "I don't know." I was so frustrated. But see, there's two drainages, to each side.
Mm-hmm.
2 drainage holes. And the one on the left, it had a rock over it, kind of. That rock, you can't tell there, but it's kind of covering the hole on right there. And then the rag is right there, but the rag is like pushed into the
shoved
hole.
in part of the hole, like it's trying to hide something.
Yeah.
Or like you're trying to, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then when I was sitting there watching, cats kept going in and out, and like there's something in there that they're eating.
Oh,
and I was
stop.
freaking out. No. I was just freaking out because you see cats eating, leftover food everywhere that people put out.
Did it have a smell around the hole?
No. But then again, after COVID, it's hard for me to smell different smells.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? That actually looked like a towel.
Yeah, the towel or yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, it looks like an
What
old towel.
It looks like a towel like from a restaurant
Yeah.
or car wash.
Or like those little cheap white towels they use in the hair salon. Like that type of towel.
It looks like someone wrung it out. Right?
It does.
Okay.
It looks old, but it does look like it's maybe they're sticking it in the holes to keep the cats from going in.
This goes to could be the back of
I think
the
Lina
building,
was
which
definitely
leads
taken
to
out of this complex.
the and see apartments in the back. I was a pediatric nurse for 38 years, and it looked like blood to me. And so when the FBI agent went over there, she said, "Well, that looks like a macadamia nut," and I go, "Yeah, because it'll come out in the poop because when you pass, you lose all your bodily functions.
Yeah.
So whatever you've just eaten, or whatever's, you know what I mean."
Iconic. You know what I just thought of when she said that? I thought of that guy that was sitting on the juror. Yes, sir.
Oh,
What
no.
was the other thing he said? He kept saying that one thing over and over, and I can't remember. Well, I forget what it was.
I don't know, but I need to finish that trial.
What trial is that?
Oh, that's one that it was. I forget her name. I watched so many trials. I'll think of it in a second.
Cat City.
It was the Bobo girl. Her last name was Bobo.
We have 2 or 3 more paths.
Holly Bobo.
Mm-hmm. Cats.
So she needs a GoPro, and I know you should be very jealous what's going on in chat. Jessica and Alma are hooking up.
Ooh.
And Kenny wants to either join in or he's pissed off.
Both.
But
and Iconic's pissed off at the complete situation. Doesn't even get an invite. Jeez, guys.
I'm too old. Well, don't you think it was funny that the FBI was not that concerned, or maybe because I don't know, they didn't even know their way around. I showed them how to get back to the office.
Yeah, that might be something, but you showed them the drag mark, and believe me, I'm sure if it was something that was of significance, they would have done something about it. So is there water in this pool?
Yes, and it's real murky, and I also told the FBI's a story about a man that got stuck in the drain, and they couldn't find him for a couple of days at the water park. And they're like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that happens." And they're like, "Oh my."
I'm not laughing because the man got stuck in a drain. That was so random.
I know.
I wasn't expecting it. And I'm joking.
Because I wanted, because I looked at both pools and they're nasty, and it's true. A man got stuck in the drain at Splashtown here, and the family couldn't find him, and the cops threw him out, or threatened to arrest him, and he was stuck in the drain all that time.
I'm gonna have to look that up now. That's not funny, but that's just so random.
Splashtown. It's been about 10 years ago.
Shit. Was he really skinny, or was he really skinny?
That I don't know. I just know that the family was real upset. I think so.
That's horrible.
Yeah, because have you heard how the drains suck you in, and they can, I forgot the word, but
did he get sucked in on the wave pool?
Huh?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was a wave pool. Yes.
Yeah, those things are dangerous. Okay, let's finish watching this. We have got another minute and 20 seconds.
Looking down.
It's a ghost
Yeah,
town.
there's
That's
too many
crazy.
But anyway, that leads to the back. And that's it, I think. I'm going back to the main the parking lot by the pavilion.
Okay. Yeah, those little walls can definitely. I mean, even if you were walking by a wall with Lena's probably height, you wouldn't see Lena underneath that wall.
Go straight to the storage units. I can't believe I lost my stick.
Where did you lose your stick?
I actually went back looking for it, and an old lady had put it inside the church.
Oh, you got it back?
I'm going to get it back when I go back to the church.
Oh, nice.
And then it was a rebar. Up there.
And there's the pavilion. So then if you go to the left, you go to the storage place.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, if you go back. I went, through all the possible pathways.
Yeah, you did good. We love your
Thank
work.
you.
I love your work.
Thanks.
We got a swingers party going on in side chat, and she just wants a burger. Yep, we're gonna have to get you a good stick and a GoPro for your forehead.
They asked us to wear a cap, but I couldn't find a cap. I just had a beanie hat.
You did good.
And I didn't even
love your footage, and your commentary is great.
Thanks. I didn't even make it to the search with the search team. I had the meeting, and that was it. We prayed. We had a prayer circle.
Yeah, well, you like to do your own thing.
I wanted to go with the searchers. I looked for them, but I couldn't find them. And I asked the Waterburger, because they met at the Waterburger. I asked the Waterburger if he had seen where the searchers went, but he hadn't seen any.
Wait, what was the name of the park where the man got sucked into the hole?
Splashtown, USA.
Splashtown?
Uh-huh. But for the guy, Mr. Martinez, Sergeant Martinez from CIA to call me back, SCI, I thought maybe something was going on, or I don't know if they called me because I was complaining about the FBI agents. I said I don't want to make a complaint because I don't want to end up in a ditch, but I just want to let y'all know what the FBI lady did.
I love her. Okay, is this it?
What's that?
Oh, wait, this guy was stuck in a sewer tunnel. Hang on, this isn't the story. I don't even want to know how a man got stuck in a drainage tunnel. I'm trying to find the man that got stuck at the water park.
Yeah, it's been about 10, 15 years ago.
It's called Splash Mountain?
No, Splashtown.
Oh, in San Antonio?
Yes. They're closing it down this year, and one of my friends, he wrote a letter to the mayor to see if he could have a piece of the Starflight chute, but the mayor never answered.
Yeah, I don't see that one, but I do see one from like 2017 where it says terrifying moments for a boy who got sucked into drain hole.
Oh my goodness.
I'll try to find it for you. But
I just wanted to see if he was skinny or not.
I mean, they pull out your insides when you, I forgot the word for it, if you get stuck, if your bottom gets stuck.
Wait, did this guy die?
Yes, they couldn't find him. He was for 2 days.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought like he was like, hey, I'm stuck in the hole.
Nope, he passed.
There's a lot of accidents there.
I know I got like a rug burn going down the chute.
I don't even know if you should go there.
They're closing it down already.
Yep. All right, girls. I think that's it for me.
All right.
Take my butt to bed. Go watch a little bit of today's trial. Mm-hmm. What is that kid's name?
Oh, crap. It's on my YouTube, but I can't pull it up because I'm on here.
Bart Hardinson? His father is Bart.
No, not Henderson. That's too easy.
Hardinson or the boy, I can't believe that. This boy completely dismembered his family because his dad found out that he wasn't going to college.
Oh, wait, it's in
wow.
I think I can open it, actually.
I was told I should be a hand model, but feet are my thing. Oh, Kenny has a foot fetish.
Chandler Halderson.
Halderson.
I gotta look at that one.
Yeah, it's on the Law and Crime Network. And this kid was crazy. I think he's got a couple personalities. Like he would have completely full conversations with fake people that he made at the college and then forward the emails to his father.
Yeah, like he had a whole personality thing going on without actually having I don't think there's anything actually wrong with him, do you? I think he's
definitely calculated.
Yes,
he probably researched that illness, and because that's an easy illness to fake.
Well, I think he's going more with the head injury, but I'm only on day one, so I don't know.
The head injury after his brother, so he could milk things, and he couldn't drive, but there he is carrying out the ice to put his parents' body parts on.
What is wrong with this world?
A random guy approached me years ago and told me he was give me $2,500 to lick my toes.
Yeah.
You said no for $2,500. I would have said yes and kicked him in the teeth.
Say, pay me up front and run off with it.
That's crazy. All right, ladies. Thank you, Chisme, as always.
Oh, you're welcome. Good night.
You have to resend. Yeah, I tried to call you, but one of those digits must be wrong.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll check it. Yeah, I wanted to send that picture of Troy. He's real
right,
tall.
Alma?
And I have bad news.
What?
Troy's engaged.
Oh my God, he's younger than my son.
He said he's engaged.
I know he's engaged. I'm going to show you his fiance. Really? She's on his Twitter page.
Oh, well, I didn't see a ring.
Well, if he's engaged, no, she's got a ring on.
Oh, not him. Okay, yeah. I don't know. It's been so long.
This is his fiance.
What?
Are you kidding me? He is way too young. He's just cute. Ugh, I wouldn't touch him. He doesn't even probably have any hair on his.
They don't match.
Squirrel nuts.
No, they don't match to me.
Maybe they're.
You know what? I saw her. She was there. She was there. I saw her at the.
Yeah, that's his fiance. She reminds me of that one lady that used to cook with the black hair. What was her name? She had a cooking show, iconic.
Oh, I don't know.
Like Barefoot Contessa?
I don't know, but yeah, he's just cute. He comes from the University of Central Florida.
Yeah, that girl was there. I saw her. She was wearing a really nice mask. glittery.
And
That's why I
that's
noticed her. I'm like,
and
cause
that's his fiance.
she was so dressed up and not
Oh,
dressed up,
Schroeder, I
but
love you,
nice.
girl.
I said, why would you get dressed up to come search? But now I know why. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he dyed cat eyes, or I never would have been like. I thought he was just like stuck to the back of the drain.
Yeah, that happens. So you never know. I
Horrible.
sometimes I don't explain things completely because I have had a few head injuries. So it takes me a
Nice,
lot of remember
Pamela.
words. But I'm gonna go tomorrow. I mean, I'll try to go tomorrow. I don't remember if my son said he needs me to be home to when the kids get home from school. But I'll go. I'll take that route, and I forgot to go to the RV park. After that, I was just so exhausted.
Yeah, don't even walk. Just see how you can get through with your
Mhm.
car to that from the apartments
Yeah.
into that back of that search area.
Yeah.
That makes a
And
lot of sense when you look at it on Google's how it's just a direct shot to
mhm.
the left.
Yeah. And then the pathway straight to the Fredericksburg Road. I'm like, what am I saying? It's a straight shot.
That must have been scary though, because the fact that he probably drowned and that I couldn't even imagine that. Or being set on fire.
Lord.
All right, Iconic, it was so good to have you back tonight.
Thank you.
Nice talking to everyone. See you soon.
Thank you, Chisme. Yeah, check the number and resend because I think it's off.
Alrighty.
It's
And
off a digit.
I don't really answer my phone. It's better through Facebook
Yeah,
Messenger.
it didn't even go to be answered. I think it was like saying that the number was not working number.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll
it
check.
wasn't even a ring. It was just not working.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Thank you. Bye bye,
Iconic,
guys.
thank you. Everyone, we love you. Thank you. Keep your
Love
babies
y'all.
safe and stay vigilant. And light a candle for Lena and her father. My gosh. I wish I could talk to her father, but I know I can't. But Anyways, thank you, girl. It's good to see you
Thank
again.
you. I know, you too.
Oh, I'm going to sleep tonight, girl. I'm going to take me an Advil PM because I'm a party girl. Watch a little bit of the trial and probably wake up with my eyeball glasses like on my chin and sit in a position drooling. I'm kidding about the drooling. Good night, guys. Oh,
Good night.
Kenny's on her shit list. So Kenny, you might as well don't even think about it. You
Just
have a lot
forget
of
it.
ass kissing. A
For
lot.
real.
She said, just forget it. If you want to make
Just
it up, you have a lot of
forget
ass
it.
kissing. What'd you say?
Forget it. Forget it.
Ooh, Kenny. See what happens when you play around? Good night. Kenny's in timeout. Good night, girl.
Good night.